back and there has been, I could say, murag drought of content or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya I'm having a hard time trying to figure out unsa to i-cover.
Yeah. There's not. Has there been a very big thing that came out on the pop culture scene lately? Aside from, the flop that was
Yes.
Blue Beetle, and
Was it a flop though?
it didn't sell well on the
really-
box office, though.
I
That's
was
what
so
they
close
said.
to watching Blue Beetle na jud, and then like, ang nahitabo was ninggawas ang Ninja Turtles, so I was just like, sorry, Cobra Kai, I'm gonna watch Blue Beetle now. Yeah, kanang there was a cinema day though, and like all the theaters were just all watching Blue Beetle. So apparently, like murag, it's worth a watch. Kanang so far the only thing I know about it is that naa siya commentary on gentrification and the immigrant experience. So that's why people are like, whoa, they put this in my superhero movie, Holmes.
Oh, Miss Marvel did that.
Yeah, yeah. So like it's that, but for kind of mga Hispanic nga communities sa US. So like, eh, uh, I'd still want to watch it, but I think na pull out na siya sa theaters, but I'm not so sure. But para na ako, like the big movie for me for the past kind of mga ever since the month started was Ninja Turtles.
It's not.
Like-
Nobody's ever heard about it. I'm
Fuck
not.
up, you zoomer.
I'm not even seeing that shit on my Twitter. Like,
You're not watching Ninja Turtles?
I don't.
Like, Tiny was super skeptical about Ninja Turtles. But do you know that Tiny thinks one of the Ninja Turtles is named Picasso?
What the fuck?
And then, like-
Oh, but that would actually
Yeah.
make sense. Like, can we have a Picasso member of the TMNT
Is
next time?
I don't think he's Renaissance era, but like,
Oh, yeah.
what I really like about Ninja Turtles is that it's a property that can get like, rebooted over and over and over again for every new batch of kids. So like, you got your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 80s, and then you got your 90s, early 2000s, and then got mga recent iterations na 2010s, and then got Rise. And I'm like, and then we have this new one, and it's good. I was like, it's not. Some people were like saying, it's Across the Spider-Verse good, but I'm like, no, it's not Across the Spider-Verse good, but it's like, it's definitely kanang a movie with a lot of heart and a lot of style sa action niya. And like, first time makakita ko mga turtles na ano sila, kanang they're actually teenagers, like they emphasize na these kids are teenagers, so even if they do all the cool ninja shit, like dagan kayo sila mga teenage na, oh, I wanna have a girlfriend, oh, I wanna like join the improv club, and dagan kayo sila mga slang na gamiton, like they use like words like Riz, like more like, oh shit, Leo's got no Riz, and then mag-trash talk sila with each other, which is fun to watch. Outside looking in, what do you think about Ninja Turtles? I'm pretty sure na some of it is on your newsfeed.
Actually, man, I've not seen anything on my newsfeed relating to Ninja Turtles. The only thing I know though is that one of the voice actors, the actress for, what do you call the girl in TMNT again?
See April?
See, April is
Yeah.
Sydney from The Bear.
Yeah, it's
Right?
Ayo Edibiri.
I don't know her name, but it's great
Yeah.
that she's landed a role, a voice role for that. So it's good.
Yeah. She's like semi-famous, and then the rest of the cast is super famous, but the main four turtles are like, sila ang mga newbies jud na mga young voice actors. Is like, si Leo is the pinaka-experience kaya he's voiced by Gumball. And then the rest are like mga first-timers sila, si Donnie, si Raph, and si Mikey. They're all mga newcomers and they're all kids. So it's fun to watch them like mag-banter with each other, and then just like they're really into being human, like more like, oh, like Drake's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Beyonce's also fire, yo. And then,
Did they really say that?
Like,
That's pretty interesting.
yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure this won't last. Like, morag, siguro it's gonna be dated in 10 years, like the way they talk to each other. But, if its purpose is to impress the kids of today, I think it's like more like, oh yeah, they're gonna love this thing. They're gonna like keep going back to this siguro when they watch it. Like before I got into the theater, a kid was going out going like yeah, ha, and I'm like, we're like, okay. Then the movie did its job. It's like someone's excited to be a turtle, and then like
Someone's excited to be a
was like,
turtle.
yeah, I was like afterwards. I was like, oh damn, we gotta get some pizza now. I want to have some pizza, and then I know like I don't know how to say it without me just saying everything. You know, like ikaw, what would it take for you to go watch Ninja Turtles if I was like, hey, watch it? It's pretty cool.
I'm not really sure because I didn't really grow up with TMNT. I'm not familiar. I can't even tell who the turtles are. Like who is this?
What?
Yeah, I can't even tell who Michelangelo is, Leonardo is. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people are gonna kill me for this, but I don't know. I only know Splinter because he's the rat, right? So the rest, I have no
Jesus
idea.
Christ.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to my parent right now, and I'm just like a 5-year-old just going like, and then Michelangelo went Cowabunga, and then there was a pizza, and then they love pizza.
That's the only thing I know. They
That's
love
good.
pizza.
That's how I talk to Tiny the entire time.
But I know I know how appealing it all is. These like the fantasy of being a turtle and then being a ninja at the same time. The stupidest thing ever. And
Yeah, it's a idea that's like it feels like it shouldn't work, but it works really, really well.
Yeah, it
like
worked.
as a product, I'm just so amazed by how goofy of a concept it is and how like embedded in culture ang Ninja Turtles, at least American culture. I don't know, but like I really like seeing like things get created and like last that way. So like it's cool getting a new iteration. Like siguro it feels like something that you'll download and then you'll show to your nephews and then you'll come back to me and go like, "Uy, nindot man eh, Ninja Turtles, no?" And then I'm just gonna go like, "Fuck you, third."
that's exactly what I would do. Because movies like that, I would want to watch it with my nephews and nieces with me. And like Elemental, right? And maybe other
Yeah.
movies out there that I know,
Hey,
Spider-Verse.
Elemental's out na. Did you see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's out.
Did you watch it though?
Not yet. I am planning to watch it over the weekend, but I don't know. I have missing out on a lot of movies and TV, Bayani. So the only thing I've
because
been
of ano?
been playing games and all. That's it. And what else? Talk more about TMNT because I know that
Oh,
the reason why you like it so much is like it's a movie and it borrows like the same animation style from Spider-Verse, right?
It
And-
doesn't like exactly borrow kanang styles of Spider-Verse. Like the closest thing it gets because it's directed by the guy who made Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Oh shit, really?
So,
So,
like-
probably
Yeah,
Czar
yeah.
is on it as well.
Czar?
Yeah.
Czar.
Czar. Our Spider-Verse guest, you idiot.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
He's your friend. I'm sorry. I have like another Czar in my head, and then
Oh.
like more like Czar from UP. And, like okay, yeah, Czar.
Yeah, he could be
Yeah.
working on it for all we
yeah.
know, right?
Oh, we could ask him. Kay,
Yeah.
ang style sa ang style man sa Mutant Mayhem was that they wanted to emulate a notebook of a 12-year-old na murag na ra siya mga stupid doodles at the side. So, a lot of the world is uneven or like dili siya symmetrical, tanawon ug goofy ang iyang pagkasuot. So, I was like, "Oh, that's really really cool." And then they brought that to life. And like it shows na murag a lot of the characters are like asymmetrical ilang naong. So, murag like mga Rick and Morty characters when you watch it. But like
Cool.
by the end of the movie, it does something really, really different with the turtles na murag, wako ka expect ato na murag, nindutay. And like, ganahan ko how all the characters in the movie, like, katong sila Paul Rudd, sila Mondo Gecko, and then katong si Nadja from What We Do in the Shadows, she's a bat, and then like,
Ooh.
they do a really interesting thing with those characters na murag, and it's cool because they're all actual characters from the 80s na ilang revamp, so it's like Genghis Frog and like kanang si Bebop and Rocksteady, they're all part of the franchise, Jude, na they didn't make them up for the movie. And I'm like, well, it's a very interesting metaphor, especially for kanang Splinter, no, si Jackie Chan na, it's also a metaphor about fatherhood and like murag
Wait,
ano,
Splinter
and
is
just,
Jackie
like,
Chan?
yeah, it's Jackie
Cool.
Chan. Ano siya, I guess if I had any gripes about the movie, like, dili nga na ako distinct ang attitude sa mga turtles. The turtles are all just one, like, unit sila of kids who just want to be like, I want to do UFC fighting. Oh, I want to do this. It would be cool if we could go to high school, bro. And then, like, dili sila, like, you know, no one is doing machines. No one is clearly, like, I guess Leo is always going to be the leader. But, like, dili nga na ako, because I think what's fun is watching them bounce off each other despite how different they are, which all the other previous movies have done really, really well. But for here, it's like, ang focus lang nila is, like, all of them are united in that they kind of just want to be part of the human world. So, I don't know, Little Mermaid metaphor or something. Like, yeah, that's
Do
what they
they,
want. They want to be Ariels.
Do they know TikTok though? That's a thing. That's a question.
Yeah, they talk about that shit. Like, all of the references, they're all, like, more like, they're all today references, the way that they talk. And then they're like, oh, man, we got to put that shit on YouTube. Or, like, they do all of that slang, which I think is good and for another, like, what, 2-3 years? I don't know if people still say Riz. But,
People still say Riz. So basically,
Yeah,
that Mutant Mayhem that you talk about is Gen Z coded, or whatever these people call it right now.
I don't know if Gen Z na siya. Maybe later Gen Z, early Gen Alpha. Like, inga na siya.
I see.
Yeah, I did the research. The current children are called Gen Alpha
Gen
now. They're
Alpha
after
now.
the Gen Z.
So
Yeah.
So my nephews and my nieces are basically like, they talk like that. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I can't, if they talk like that, and some of them are girls and they talk about yes, queen, slay. And oh my god, these kids right now, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
Before that, we were like, cringe, bruh.
They say like things like yurt. I was like yurt, and then they twerk at each other, and I'm like, more like, oh yeah, fuck, kanang si Donnie. I think he's coded na murag he's kind of gay because he really likes BTS, and I don't know if there are straight people who like BTS.
That is a very serious take, Bayani.
I don't know. They're all very like handsome guys, and I'm like more.
You can like handsome guys without being gay. Come on, dude.
What if you like wrestling? I guess, but I don't know.
And
I guess fine. Okay,
Yeah.
that's I assume too much because I'm not into that fandom. But the fact that say Donatello is like, oh man, I really wish I could have seen BTS at least once. And
he
then
said
like,
that. He legit said that.
yeah, and then they start singing katong smooth like butter.
Alright,
They
right.
sing that to each other, and I'm like more like this is gonna age in 5 years. Yeah, but.
Yeah. It's
Like, I can forgive it. I can forgive it. It's references, and I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna happen. But they somehow were able to fit another 80s reference sa katong He-Man. You know that He-Man meme katong what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they put the meme in the movie, and I was just like, holy shit! I love this thing. This is my favorite thing ever. Like, mo na ang pinaka like cinema nang nahitabo ro na sige katawa, but. Like,
Oh man, that's the only movie you've seen? TMNT?
No,
On cinemas? I mean,
what else did I see? Oh,
after Barbenheimer. That's
I
probably
guess.
right? So
Yeah.
we really had
'Cause-
nothing to talk about after
No. Okay. Ang nahitabo, because I've seen. I saw Barbenheimer, and then I watched Barbie again with Tiny, and then I watched Oppenheimer again with Tiny. So that because Tiny was like morag, it's like I can't believe all these like Oppenheimer people that like Oppenheimer just because they hate Barbie, and it's like I'm not gonna watch Oppenheimer because it's just misogynistic, and I was just like, shut up, let's watch Oppenheimer, and then I'll let you talk about whatever you want, and then like mo nang nahitabo. So yeah, I watch make Oppenheimer again, and then mo na.
I see. But the discourse of Barbieheimer is like gone now, and the new thing, the new craze that I keep seeing and hearing about lately on my Kino feed is Past Lives, which I have not seen yet, and
Oh shit!
Pia's been gushing about it since
Yeah,
we
I
talked about
already
it.
downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded it, and I was gonna watch it last weekend. Kasamok jud si Tiny because somehow the cold made her feel like more like I want to watch Over the Garden Wall again, which is still a good show.
Oh yeah. Oh, also,
yeah.
did we talk about how it's on the brink of removal? So you need to
Yeah.
pirate it as fast as
Yeah.
you can.
The creator mismo is
Yeah,
like,
creator just
they're gonna
said-
remove the show from HBO and you can't watch it anywhere anymore. So I suggest that you pirate it
Yeah.
or burn it into a CD or whatever, like just so that it can exist somewhere. And I was just like,
preserve it,
good.
preserve it. Yeah. So yeah, back to what was that?
What else I watched to theater? Like, you know what I fucking watched in the theater? Like the thing that Tiny dragged me to like, before Ninja Turtles. She made me watch the Mamamoo concert on like
Oh,
the movie, and I was just like, but I already went to the concert. This is just the concert, and then in between the parts na mag-adlib sila, they put in like the interview na I think is bullshit about all the members going, well, Hwasa is actually very strong as a person, and I respect her. And I was just like, this isn't the funny shit. Like,
it's hard. It's hard.
But-
It's hard. It's pretty much the same thing with the Blackpink movie on Netflix. If you want to watch it, I'm not.
bullshit. It's like that.
Yeah, the K-pop industry is so shady that all they have to talk about is how good everything is, and they say that everything's it was fun, it was happy, we were strong, something like that, and
We were strong.
everything is so surface level that I'm not really convinced with K-pop movies like that. It's just
Yeah, dude.
fandom stuff. So
Yeah,
they get screen
exactly.
time. They get a backstory that these producers approve of. Like, yeah, you're the kid. You're this kid from America that
Yeah,
you grew
they're
up
just like
there.
Ninja Turtles. You're like, you lead, you do machines, you're cool but rude. You
Yeah,
gotta, and,
You're
like,
you're the visual. You're the maknae. You're the There's a lot of K-pop terms that we don't want to disclose here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But ano lagi, I was just watching the rest of the people in the audience, and like they were just there trying to relive the concert because they brought their like concert lights there. Kasi mga light sticks, they brought it, and after each song they clap, and I'm just like, I guess if you're happy, they go mag-ship
Yeah.
on your like trip.
Yeah,
So,
it's
sige
pretty
na
much
lang.
like us. Like, we watch a movie and then we make a podcast episode about it. So let's give them their moment.
Yeah. So Mamamoo, it was like standard K-pop product, Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
elevated animation. Check it out.
Yeah. Ooh,
It has a lot of good like hip hop na soundtrack.
Yeah.
Na murag. I think that's one of the defining things about it. Na murag, vibe kayo ang ilang ang iyang music. And it's like, oh yeah, it's given Spider-Verse na, but like into the 90s lang siyang hip hop na that generation of rap.
all right.
So
all right.
okay. I got a bunch of other ones here. I know that you got lost in your Armored Core,
Yeah.
and I've already seen 3 episodes of Ahsoka.
Oh man.
Which one do you want to talk about?
Ahsoka probably, but just give me the gist of everything. I don't wanna drag Ahsoka. I just wanna know how hot Sabine is, and let's just
Oh
end
my
the
god,
discussion
boy!
because everyone
This
is
entire
obsessed
thing?
with her.
This entire show is just lying on it's just being carried on the backs of all these pretty space girls. Like Morag, you got Rosario Dawson, your seasoned like hot chick from like the early 2000s. She's Ahsoka, and then the new hot chick was Sabine, and then like the goth lolly, which is Shin Hati, or I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
Shin Hati.
the Sith girl.
The Sith girl,
Then
the
see Mary Elizabeth Winstead, like she's Hera now, and like she's super cute.
Mm-hmm.
Like of course, like Ramona Flowers is embedded into like millennial the millennial DNA of
What is
like
going on
dreamy girl.
with Ahsoka? Why is it so waifu coded now? Why is everyone
I don't
so
know, but like
every girl is cute there?
yeah, I'm not like complaining about that part, but I swear if the girls weren't there, it is the most boring show na
Oh, no.
to have ever been conceived.
No, really?
Like,
I was looking forward to the story.
By like murag first episode pa lang, it's like because the moment the show decides to do a reference that's like murag, this reference, and it tries to like raise its eyebrow and wink at the audience, I roll my eyes and going like, okay, so I know what that is. Like dagang kayo siya mga I remember like the crew of this, the like these were Night Sisters or mga ingana, and I'm like, dude, this isn't very interesting. It's just like a lot. Like you can probably count like 5 things that you think are cool in the show, but the rest of it is kind of like it's very slow and boring. Like you think that you can just be amazed by like ooh, it's a little discovery thing, but it's very slow paced kayo siya. And like
How
I
many?
really stand by what?
You stand by what?
I really stand by my take, Jude, na si Dave Filoni is very good at fan pandering, but as a director, he's kind of it's not very engaging as a director. Like siya ang nag-direct sa first episode and he wrote like a bunch of the following episodes. A lot of them are just people kind of standing in a room and then they'll do a reference or something, and then someone who has a YouTube channel will probably be like, "Oh, I know what that is. Oh, did you hear that? They said that it was a Senator Zayono, and Zayono is from this show." And I'm like,
Okay, so it's a show made for Star Wars YouTubers and the subreddit.
Yeah.
So let's go on with that. How many
Yeah,
episodes are there, by the way?
yeah, there are 3 episodes right now.
I mean, total.
And like, you'll probably expect 10,
10?
but yeah, probably 10. Like the usual 10. If it goes to 6, like Secret Invasion, I'm like more like, oh no, that's not enough na Jude to cover like all your bases with this show. Okay, like I think that the most annoying thing about this is how murag what the end game for all noble Jedi tends to be, and they become the most boring fucking things in the world. Like, see, if you look at the Mandalorian, see Luke Skywalker is just like, I'm running around, I'm Luke Skywalker, and then he's always talking in like more teacher lessons. He's like, talent without training is nothing, and then everyone will like cry when he says it. I was like, Luke Skywalker, and I'm like, but that doesn't. It's not interesting. He's a nothing. But and then they're doing the same thing with Ahsoka Rasad. Like, Ahsoka is just like, I remember it. I had a master once, and I was like. And then people will be like, "Oh, it's Clone Wars, she's talking about Anakin." But like, as the now character ni Ahsoka, so bland, so boring. Like, murag, she doesn't want to teach Sabine because she's like, murag, I taught her before, she wasn't ready. But like, murag, there's no emotion to it. You don't see her get angry. She's always just trying to be above everything else and saying mga vague wizard shit. And then like, even si Sabine is like, yeah, she's supposed to be a punk rock rebel character, but she's also just like, I just have to get Ezra back, and my mission is to like save Ezra, and then like I have dreams
isn't
where
that an
see
animated
Space
guy?
Aladdin. Yeah.
I've heard about that guy. I see.
Yeah, he was the protagonist in Rebels, and then that show ends with him like Morag sacrificing himself with Grand Admiral Thrawn. Na nag-hyperspace sila somewhere na they're lost forever. So effectively taking them out of the war.
Oh
And
shit!
then,
So
like,
Thrawn is legit alive, but he's out of space, far from stuff.
Yes, they're in like a far outside space because
Ugh.
like there are things called hyperspace whales that can like travel hyperspace, and then Ezra can connect them to the Force, and then he uses those to like entrap Thrawn and then boom away from the place. And then now this series ends with them like trying to look for Ezra, and then they continue that with this show, and mo lagi na.
Ooh, it's pretty hard to follow if you just dropped in Ahsoka without knowledge of Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah, I'm like, because I know all that shit,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like Morag, but I'm already wise to the game, naman like Morag. You just want me like. The show can't sustain itself just by like telling me that I have homework to do. Na morag, oh, I have to know this shit. I mean, I know it, but like it doesn't make it entertaining by itself, and that's like the big problem of like the show. But you know, some of it is cool. Like visually, a lot of it is like improved. Like, but like the droids are cool, and then nice kayo ang character ni Ray Stevenson and ni Like, I really like them, how they're characterized, and it's still unclear where they stand. Na Sith ba sila or dili? Like, weird ang character ni kanong daughter ni Bruce Lee, like from The Mandalorian, the one with the spear, because she's like a Night Sister now, and I'm like, what is she, like some kind of Bellatrix from Harry Potter, where she's just super obsessed with Thrawn, and then sometimes you're like Ahsoka is just like, we have to find Thrawn. Thrawn is like the thingy, and I was just like, there's nothing here besides you saying that it's important that makes it feel that it's important. It's like, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's not very good world building. I know that you've logged out of the Star Wars thing for a while, and like, from the outside looking in, like, what do you think is like, I don't know, what's the delay for you?
I've been watching a lot of shows and I missed out on Ahsoka. And I saw the first episode, the first few minutes of it, and I'm like, okay, this Sith girl is pretty cute. It's pretty hot. And
Yeah.
and then I kind of stopped and then watched the bear after that. So, and I enjoyed the bear more because like I'm really craving for shows that actually have complex characters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And the bear satisfied that for me. I've been watching it for the past few weeks, and I am in love with how great these characters are. The moment
So,
the moment they did that one-shot episode where everything's fucking crazy,
oh
and then
shit,
Sufjan
like,
Stevens is
I
playing
was
in the
like,
background. Fuck.
so fucking stressful that episode. Like, how far are you in season 2?
Ooh, I'm in episode 3, but I heard that there's another episode that's gonna freak me out more.
Yeah.
With aside from that one shot on season 1, so I'm looking forward to that. But with the bear, man, it's really good.
Na ano ko, it's like, it's been very relatable na trying to run a business with your family, and then it's just like all the drama that comes with it, and like how katong si dude from Andor, like katong si cousin, I
Yeah.
need this, and
Dude,
yada.
he's so good. He's so good. I wanna hate him so bad, but hey, he's a good guy, I guess. But I fucking hate you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like all the other characters are like fun, and like si Ayo, si Sydney is like the straight character who's like, she's the only one who knows why katong si, what's the name of the lead? Si Carm?
Si Carmi, si the bear. Yeah.
Yeah. She's the only one who knows that he's a genius, and then katong ang mentor pa dyan ni Carm was si Joel McHale.
Yeah,
And
dude.
it's like,
When
oh
I saw
my
Joel
God.
McHale playing an asshole role, I'm like, dude, that's terrifying. He was like
Yeah.
speaking on his behind his ear, but that was terrifying. It's a show that
Yeah.
I actually didn't expect. I know it's stressful. A lot of people are saying it is a very stressful show. It gives you no room to think like Uncut Gems. But when I watch it, it's pretty. Let's say there are wholesome moments in between that. Okay, I understand. These are very good character arcs that. Especially that scene with Tina and with cousin.
Tina, si the black lady.
Yeah, see Jeff, and her character arc. You could already tell so much about her character with how she interacts in the kitchen, and with the cousin. Damn, like every time he's on screen, I wanna hate him so bad. But yeah, he grows on me. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a big moment in season 2 that I've seen in the memes, and then it has something to do with Taylor Swift, and then like, I didn't look into it yet because I don't want to get spoiled. but I
Wait,
just
you
know
haven't
that
seen it yet?
I've seen the meme that murag kanang, like, I'm sorry everyone, but I think the song is Love Story by Taylor Swift belongs to this guy now, and then it belongs to cousin now, and then I'm just like, I wonder what happens, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
I thought you were watching it latest. You're on the latest episode.
No, I'm actually. You got farther than me. You surpassed me.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah. I was Like the TV shows that I've been like getting lost in, I've been watching Reservation Dogs. Like
Ooh, I wanna
it's
watch
also on
that.
Disney Plus and it's produced by Taika Waititi, but instead of kanang Kiwi ang focus, it's about mga Native Americans and then like kanang how current Native Americans navigate the US landscape na ano.
Ooh, I want to watch that. I thought it's on Paramount or some shit.
No,
I'll check that out.
it's an FX show. So
Nice.
nasa Disney Plus and like lingaw kaya siya kay like because usually diba when we see like a Native American portrayed sa TV, it's always like murag, you know, they have the braided hair and then they have the like spiritual sila. And it's like please take a hit off of my peace pipe. Like murag inga na ang stereotype, diba? So like the show decides to like murag it's focused on a bunch of murag kids who are like mga Native Americans at sila and then they come from like a thug poor community like murag so na sila pagduol-duol sa kanang black community like the things that they're obsessed with like they're also like kanang trying to be tough ring ana but at the same time mag-reconcile sila with the spirituality of their culture which is really cool and then like na siya like the main character who's also named Bear by the way like kanang he gets visions of this kanang Indian spirit who is like really really weird and like my name is William Knifeman and was killed at the Battle of the Bulge and it's like in the spirit world it's cold as shit so my nipples are always hard and then mag battle cry siya Mara siya
So it's
while, like,
it's a comedy show there. I thought it's more of a
yeah
like the one in Reservoir Dogs where shit goes crazy
No,
sometimes
no.
and then people go monologue or something. Why? How is it related
Dual-
in a way?
Dual siya sa Atlanta. I would say that it's more in line with the vibe of Atlanta as a show where like the kids have like a thing to go through today and then like murag there are mga kooky like thug characters around or mga street characters who are just like yeah man like what are we doing up in here and then they navigate the street Rasad and then like it's very interesting like the recent episode I watched it's like nangita sila someone to put a curse on their enemies and then they find like their old uncle that's like that's connected with the old ways but like siya like he's trying to sell like a jar of old weed and then murag odd and then they take him to a dispensary and then it's like Native American ang nagruns a dispensary and like it's like oh man your shit's harsh and then hataga niya is like you gotta try this new shit and then while iyang gihit kay maragdag spiritual or sa Native American was like ooh yeah take that and then mag war chant siya and I'm like this is very cool like ma-feel ni mo na na-immerse ka sa ilang modern Native American culture.
Was it ever? Is it done already? How many seasons are there? I'm gonna check that out.
I think there's 2 seasons, but recently endorse siya ni Mark Maron. He was on TikTok na Mark Maron will just randomly pop up and go like, "Hey, I've been watching this show and like I like it." And so he was just like, "Reservation Dogs, best show out right now." Na anas Mark Maron.
Alright.
I was like, well, I listen to Mark Maron and like, he's pretty fun.
I'll check that out, and then I will not check that
Yeah,
out.
like-
You've seen the meme that I shared.
Yes, I know.
Like-
I guess there is just a lot of things to like get into na like murag even me it's like I'm trying to catch up with games and I can't because I'm like oh I have to watch this show now and I have to watch this show and I have to do chores and I'm like but going back to the bear I was like yeah it's like it's really really solid siyang, series and like I don't how have you been watching it like while you're eating or something?
Yeah, I'm watching it while I'm eating because there are scenes that they do cooking so well. And I heard from my friend Ayad that you know those chopping scenes that they do and stuff.
Yeah.
It's literally them. That's the actors doing all the cooking. And I do the chopping
siya
stuff.
ganun.
Yeah. So it's
Mura siya
people are trained.
yeah it's like See, Carm kind of looks like an unhinged Aaron Taylor Johnson. Like if Aaron Taylor Johnson was, like crazier than he
Yeah.
is now.
He even has like
It's-
these like cute patches, but the tattoo patches that a weird, different vibe to him. But he's a
What's
very
the?
what?
Mm,
What?
no, no, go. What about him?
I don't know. Just he calls it.
Oh, what's the name of the fat guy in the crew?
Oh, it's Fack.
Yeah, si Fak. Like, kakita na kasi ang cooking channel sa
No, I've
YouTube.
not seen that, but I know he's a chef,
Dude,
right?
I linked you a bunch of shit and then, like, lingaw kayo siya when you watch him because like he's really vulgar when he talks and then he likes to talk to the food while he's talking and I'm siya kanang just give daddy a little, just give daddy a little. Oh mama, iyan na siya mukhaon. And it's like
So
more-
he's a comedy guy.
yeah,
Ah, okay.
it's Marisha. He's like your silly friend who likes to like more act like he's fucking the food like while he's making it. And it's like smell that shit.
Alright.
Wanna say, like he's a very fun to watch when he's preparing the food.
Alright.
And it's funny that they don't make him cook in the show, so it's like meta humor. Yeah. So the bear.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finish it. Probably this week or
February.
this weekend.
Yeah. How about Armored Core? How far are you
Oh
already?
man, video games. We're back to video games now. Come on.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I was like, what is happening with video games? I can't play Spider-Man. It's in PS5.
When are you gonna get a PS5, Banny? You can sell your PS4 and then get a PS5.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's
but
actually cheaper
like-
now. Actually,
How much now?
it's 27 now compared to the 31 that we before. So you could sell your PS4 for like 15 probably, and then get an extra 10 or something somewhere. Like maybe do drugs, put it in a can, put it in a tomato can, and then something like that.
I'll put it in a sardine can and naka-hide lang dito.
Yeah.
And then everyone will be like, why is Bayani not leave us money? And then magano din sila.
But now Armored Core, I finished it. I enjoyed it. It's the Elden Ring. It's the mecha Elden Ring. It's legit from software still, and I've been playing that game ever since it came out. It's fucking good, Banny. Like, you
I'm seeing
like
some posts about people that are going like, what the fuck is Armored Core? I tried to play like 10 minutes of it and I fucking quit during the tutorial. I was like, wow,
It's
how
the-
hard is it to play this game?
It is very hard. And it's not the Souls-like experience that everyone's familiar with either. It's not where you dodge roll
mech-like.
and slap stuff. It's not.
Okay, what's it like then?
You're controlling a robot. You're Shinji. Imagine you're Shinji from Evangelion and just you're dropped into the battlefield with no knowledge of everything, and then game just puts you
Okay.
in like crazy situations, like kill this fucking angel, and then that's it. And everyone's going crazy over it because it skill checks you. It gives you harder boss fights than usual. It's like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, right? And it's not stranger to From Software games, but I really like how insane the art direction is, and how impressive the mecha customization is. You can build your own mecha. You can even put decals on it. You can paint it with however you want it to be. I've seen a lot of memes on PlayStation Philippines, and they turned their mechs into Jollibees. They added 7-Eleven stamps on their decals. There's a lot of good
How
stuff.
are they doing that? Like available around file or mods na?
No,
siya?
you have to. There's a decal creator. There's an image creator there. It's like a pixel art,
Oh,
so you
okay.
just put dots on there, and then you can make your own design.
Ah,
And you
nagawa
can
na eh.
share it. Yeah, you can share it to other people. So a lot of people have been doing it, and I've seen a lot of good stuff. And basta, everything's fun. Even the boss fights are fun. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I think you would enjoy it. But I know you would complain about it probably. Like, this game is fucking hard, third. Yeah.
Does it have like a Nasha story?
It has a story. It's your a lot of people are, what do you call that? Misunderstanding the idea of Armored Core. It's not a PV. It's not an online game most of the time. It's It's a single player experience where you play as a guy inside a robot trying to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
But there is a story and it's interesting. It's another story that, From Software is capable of that. They don't really explain what the fuck is going on, but you know everything about it from the bits and pieces of the lore, and that's how it usually goes. And they also have a waifu, by the way. So
I did not learn anything about the lore. I was just like, okay, what is it? Are they fighting against like an imperial thingy or like what's the setting here? Are they in space? Is it like an Earth thing?
there's no lore. The lore is the Armored Core has been going out for, I don't know, 1990s now, probably 20 years, and it's a very niche game. Nobody even heard about it until, I mean, not a lot of people
6.
know about Armored Core until 6 came out, and then so when it came out, there's a new story here that you don't have to play the old games to know it, and it's basically the concept here is that you're just a mercenary stuck in that pod and the machine. You're basically what you call that a puppet for these big corporations, and then you do the bidding for them. You do kill shit.
Oh no,
You do stuff like that.
am I David from Edge Runners? Like,
Probably, yeah. Like
put
that.
the mech on David, and then Dara si Lucy nito na, David, please!
Dude, legit. There's a waifu there in the game. There's a waifu that it's just basically a voice in your head, and she has this sexy voice that keeps telling you what to do, like do this, do that.
Okay.
And it's honestly pretty cool that you've grown attached. You can grow attached to these characters without seeing their faces, because in Armored Core you cannot see any human face at all. Everything is all
Really?
robots. Yeah, it's intentional in a way to think that these are all metallic things that you're dealing with, but there's people inside them. So there's an intention to it.
That's so odd.
Yeah, it's so odd.
Okay, so if Armored Core is as hype as you say it is, like is it? Can you expect it to be hype for general audience, or is it just for these mga gamers that are just like oh, this is Kino for games, like oh, this is some good like gamer Kino shit.
Yeah, apparently it's not gonna sell well for the general audiences because it's not as appealing as God of War or Spider-Man and stuff like that. Nobody heard of Armored Core, I told you, until 6 came out, and
yeah,
it's not gonna be appealing for them. But if you enjoy how robots, rockets, explosions, lasers, Armored Core has that for you. It gives you the power fantasy of being a Gundam. You can even create your own Gundam. I've seen a lot of Gundam customization characters where they made Sazabi, right? You know that?
Yeah.
It's really good. And I've seen Evangelion customizations. They made Evo 1, 2, and 3. And
no, but the robots in Armored Core are just like, di man sila humanoid, diba? They're not human shaped. They're more of just like
they are
what do you
human
call
shaped.
it? They're all are they?
Yeah.
Like,
No, there are
mech
3.
suit jud sila?
Yeah, there are 3 types of Armored Cores. The one where it looks like a tank, the one where it has 4 legs, and then the bipedal ones that I actually prefer. That's what I like.
Those are the human ones.
Yeah, those are the human ones. But the tank is the crazier one. So if you encounter that on PvP, an online PvP, you would be like, fuck. Why does this dude have a Gatling gun? He has 2 Gatling guns on him, and I'm just a dude with a shotgun. That's just me.
So how is it balanced then? So it's like the tank can't move that fast, or like
basically the systems of like being heavy and big makes you slow, something like that. So if you're a lightweight model, you're faster, but you die faster as well. Something like that.
Okay. All right. How many games have we rank it in Game of the Year? Like, asa man ang Armored Core
it's
for
in my
like your ranking?
Yeah, it's in my top 3.
Okay. Well, just for context, what else is in the top 3 for 30?
I got The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom as my number 1.
Okay.
Like that would legit win Game of the Year this year. And 2 is Armored Core, and then 3 is Resident Evil 4.
The remake?
The remake one. Damn.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
been a good
So-
year for games, Bayani, and it's a shame that we don't get to talk about much about it because we've been having a drought issue
I don't
recently.
know. I was like, I can't even like, I don't know, I can't even like play Overwatch. I write Overwatch game guides now, and then like I'm just trying to unlock Ilari. No more gonna just let me fucking like get here. But I'm like,
You don't
I'm
buy
so
the
fucking
battle
busy.
pass?
No, I didn't buy the battle pass because the last battle pass I bought, I only got until level 15 until I stopped playing it, and I was just
yeah.
sayang nga sa battle pass na ano.
Bitaw.
Like, di ko yung anak ko ambitious when I play, and you can unlock her Raman via the hero challenges after the season.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's possible because that's how I got Life Weaver. But,
Which is
like-
also, he's actually pretty good on the PvP right now. I hate that guy. I
my
hate how he pulls people outside of combat, and fuck, he was supposed to be dead. I was about to kill him.
You know, a lot of people hate me because like Usahay, I'll accidentally pull them that they're like in the middle of an ultimate, and then like
Yeah.
bago na nag-ultimate ang katong soldier, and then I was just like, oh, saved you, and then it's like in the middle of my saving nag-ultimate siya, and it was like,
Yeah.
what's that?
Like, I would hate you
when
for
we
that.
saw each other's, when we saw each other in the game room later, there were just sige siyang melee sa akong character. I was like, masubuka eh.
Yeah, and but though, but with Ilari out as well, I'm enjoying her character, but she's not as strong as I thought her to be. It's hard to aim at with her gun.
Oh yeah,
It's
you have
hard.
to like time it properly.
Yeah.
Did you get the story mode?
Yeah, I did. I was playing the
palit
story
ka?
mode. Yeah, I bought the battle pass, the invasion.
Oh, so wait. So if magpalit ko og battle pass, appeal na ang story mode niya? I
Yeah.
thought they were both separate.
It costs $15 to buy the story mode and the battle pass, just that. Because if you buy
15?
the invasion bundle, the story one, for $15, you get 1,000 credits, and you can use that 1,000 credits to buy the battle pass.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, okay,
So
enough
you
about.
don't have the invasion bundle.
You have the invasion
Yeah,
bundle. It costs $5. Just imagine it just $5 lang, and then the $10 we have, it's for the 1,000 credits that you can buy the battle pass for. So that's it.
Okay. Sige.
But yeah, we didn't even get to talk about Baldur's Gate 3, which is arguably
Oh my god, what the
a
fuck
lot
is
of
that,
people
man?
enjoy it. It's one of the best games this year now. It could even beat Tears of the Kingdom as game of the year.
Wow, aren't you playing Baldur's Gate right now?
I did, and I don't know shit about D&D. What are these skill checks for? What are these perception checks? What is a
Yeah.
D16? What is a D4? I don't know everything. But
Yeah.
it actually got me into the D&D Wikipedia. So I've been researching
Uh-huh.
about who the fuck are these Nautiloids, who the fuck are the Mind Flayers, who are these
Wait, so parehas
tieflings?
dyan ang lore niya? Parehas dyan ang lore niya sa D&D? I would
Yeah.
think that it would just be like parehas ang gameplay, but the entire lore niya is different. So-
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not familiar with it, so I can't tell. But it has the same races, like the tieflings and the gnomes and the drows or whatever you call them. So you can make your own character, or you can make a custom an origin character that already exists in their story, and it's pretty interesting so far because you literally can do anything. So you can roleplay as being an asshole, or you can roleplay as being a good guy. It's the ultimate
And-
D&D experience, according to reviewers out there.
Yeah, and you can play with like a party, right? Like murag daghan mo nagplay.
Yeah, you can even play with friends. That's the coolest thing. And yeah, I actually want you to try it out, at least. Like, it's good.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, you could try Divinity 1 and 2 on Steam. It's made by the same guys. And then that would like actually tell you what these games are all about, since you enjoy D&D a lot. And
I still have to. I was like, I have to buy Cult of the Lamb somehow because I need it for work.
all right.
I'm just like, man, like, when is it gonna be like 300 pesos na lang? Because right now its lowest is 600, and I'm just like,
On
any
Steam.
day now, I'm gonna afford you. Yeah, it's on Steam,
All right.
and I'm like, should I buy it on Steam or should I just play it on a PlayStation?
Yeah.
Maybe it's quicker if I just have it on a PC.
But it's cheaper
Uh,
on Steam.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's it.
Hey, let's see. We have a few more minutes left, and on this day of recording, the premiere na ang One Piece live action.
Oh my god, One Piece.
What do you know about it?
I have friends who are obsessed with One Piece, the anime and the manga, and for some reason they enjoy it. Yeah.
What do they
enjoy
like
it.
about it?
They like how it it has the soul of the anime. The actors are great. They're fun, and I know it's full of heart. Still the same as the anime. So the live action scenes work so somehow for them.
Yeah.
And
Usahay mo
apparently
rin
there's not a lot,
katawanan-
but
Yeah, what?
apparently there's not a lot to please One Piece fans. Just give them anything and then just eat the shit up. So yeah. But my friends though, my elitist, not the hardcore One Piece fans don't really approve of the live action.
Of course they
yeah.
wouldn't. What do
They
they
don't.
want?
Yeah. I don't
Why?
know.
What's their
It's not
problem? Luffy
sustainable.
is like Brazilian.
No, they think it's just like a parody or some shit. So it feels like a porn movie or whatever. So
Maybe
not.
there is one like Morag. I'm pretty sure if we search for Nami Dojin, like that's gonna come out.
Of course.
She's an icon.
Yeah. But it's getting more viewers and numbers though. A lot of people are watching it. So the One Piece brand actually it still sells on Netflix. Aside from the manga and
How
the video
many
games.
like? Yeah. How? So you said something about dili siya sustainable. Like Morag. What made? Was that like an observation of your friend or ikaw ra mismo nga?
Oh, no,
Di
it's-
man
it's
siguro
just
ni
mine.
sustainable.
We talked about it
Uh-huh.
last episode
Yeah.
that these Netflix shows that are planning to make are casting kids for shows that like adaptations that take longer than 1,000 or chapters, and so it's not gonna last that long. These kids are gonna grow. These characters, for some reason the contracts will expire and stuff like that. So that's why I can't
Okay.
trust Avatar, the live action one, and One Piece. So
Yeah,
that's
for
just
me,
my take on it.
I think the One Piece kids are like more like they're kind of young adults na, so they have a good 10 years probably. But ano na sad, ang akong worry is the unsa na lang ka crazy ang ilang like visual effects moving forward. Like they might have to demote Chopper into like an actual deer lang, or like Chopper will only appear like murag unsa na siya, they'll just probably put his hat lang in the screen and ay horns. And
Yeah.
then they'll just be like looking down lang. Chopper, what's that? Ayan.
And there's even Brock,
okay.
man, and there's even Brock, the skeleton dude. How are they gonna animate that
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
when it comes up when he arrives on the crew?
They might just make him a puppet na lang boy. Like, murag, they'll just make him a skeleton puppet. Like,
What the fuck? It's so weird.
yeah. Actually, like, ang katong Ahsoka, there, David Tennant has a character there, and he's just like a robot, and then he's just like, I think he's a practical na puppet. And ano sad, they somehow found a way to like mix na in some shots, the alien cat is like a puppet, and then in other shots it's CG. And I'm like, maybe they can do that with Chopper, but they're gonna have to call in like ILM or something like that. Kay murag, either they make Chopper like like we'll only see Chopper once every few episodes, or like yeah, they're just gonna make it so that
it's gonna be
off-screen
so
show most
funny
of the
though.
time.
It's gonna be so hilarious when they do it in the next season, because I know that this is gonna get renewed for season 2, because this is a very big project for Netflix.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it's like I'm gonna probably spend the weekend just like Murag thinking about, okay, let's have a One Piece day, magtanaw tag One Piece, and let's see if like Murag, did we bite the devil fruit for this one? Like Murag, okay, is it
It's-
worth it?
It's also interesting because it came out in the same month as Luffy unleashing the Gear 5, which I have no idea about, but a lot of my friends
What the fuck
are.
does that even mean? Like, what the fuck is a Gear 5? Is he a car?
It's basically Luffy's next special ability or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was-
One Piece fans can explain
was
it,
like-
listeners, please.
Is that the Luffy with the clouds around him that he looks like some kind of god, or
That's the one,
Is it
that's
the
the one.
Luffy na super red and then his fist looks like na sujag asshole or something? And it was just like, that's weird. That's like, what the fuck is happening right now with One Piece? He's supposed to be an elasticity guy, like
Yeah.
now he's a big bulky asshole fist guy. And I'm like, what the
That's-
fuck is happening here?
Dude, if you see how he moves and acts in the Gear 5 sequence, it's pretty funny because they're using Tom and Jerry noises when he does attacks, like boing, something like that. Yeah, it's intentional in a way because it somehow makes him feel childlike. I don't know what you call it.
Oh my god.
But Gear 5 is a very
Like
big
how-
moment for One Piece fans, which
Wow.
for some reason they don't shut up on my newsfeed. They don't shut up everywhere. So I guess
It's
that's
like, I
a
don't-
good thing, I guess.
It's like if something really big happened for the Mormon community and we just have no idea. Like, what are they talking about? Like, they did it. Jesus is in Gear 5. And I'm like, what's happening?
What the fuck is
It's
Gear
like-
5?
It's like, Iglesia ni Cristo is like, we're na-unlock na namin yung Gear 5 and then only they know about it.
That's a very serious. But we'll just put it. We'll just put it. Whatever. Like, come on, guys,
Okay.
engage us. But anyway,
Yes,
with Gear 5
That
and
was it.
everything, it's so funny. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Hey, that's our time.
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. This has been a very fun time
Yes.
again.
Yes. Sorry na nag-drought me, but you know, things get busy.
Things get
Studios
busy.
get booked.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know,
We have writer strikes to do, so
yeah.
sorry, guys.
We could just say na nag-writer strike
Mm-hmm.
and like we refuse to in solidarity with the WGA even if data member.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll
Thanks,
see you.
guys. That was our episode.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give you a bunch of choices. 65. That was episode 66. That was episode 67. All right, let's go. Just pick
Bye-bye.
one out of that. Bye.